It is 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Monday in the morning sprint.
Caroline Flynn live with a company that will send you ready-made meals for your family.
And Nikki Torres tracking a dry and warm day ahead. And Kelsey Morgan has an update on the ongoing firefight in the Colville Reservation.
But first, it was a stormy weekend. Thunderstorms led to flash flooding and mudslides around the region. These mobile homes in Wenatchee were damaged when debris came crashing down a hillside onto their neighborhood. People in one home had to be rescued.
It's just like a faucet opening up over an area and maintaining for, 45 minutes or so, just dumping a massive amount of water.
Everyone inside the homes were able to get out safely.
Well, this weekend's storms were also dangerous for those on the fire lines. Crews fighting the Williams Flats fire on the Colville Reservation were caught in a flash flood Saturday night. 64 firefighters were stranded overnight, unable to return to the command post because of mudslides and washouts. A helicopter went to get them yesterday morning. They all got back safe and unharmed. The rainfall did help control the flames, though. For the first time since the fire sparked more than a week ago, it showed no new growth from Saturday to Sunday. It has burned more than 67 square miles. It's now 45% contained. Some mandatory evacuations are still in effect.
High temperature in Spokane for today is going to be a lot cooler than we've been experiencing over the past couple of weeks. Upper 70s for that high temperature in Spokane. We are looking at some 80s coming into the forecast Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. These are all temperatures that are still below average. For the most part, we're going to stay pretty dry in the forecast. That is up until Thursday into Friday, when we are expecting the potential for thunderstorms to come back into the forecast.
Another fire in the Colville area is burning 500 acres. The North Mill Creek fire started Thursday, 12 miles northeast of the city of Colville. Crews say it's 10% under control. No evacuations have been ordered.
And in North Idaho, crews say this weekend's cooler temperatures and rainfall helped them make substantial progress on the CCC fire near Cataldo. It's about 500 acres in size, now 30% under control. No evacuations are in place. Part of the trail of the Coeur d'Alene bike path, though, is closed.
All right, so we've been live this morning at Pantry Fuel. They are a local meal delivery service, also meal prep masters. They've shared with us some tips this morning that you're going to want to take note of as you head back to school with the kids and get ready to make some meals in crunch time. Number one is to make sure you're setting aside a day and time to meal prep. Plan out how many meals you want for the week and make sure you're choosing recipes that are under 30 minutes to prepare, have minimal ingredients, and allow you to prepare other meals at the same time. Also, my favorite tip is to double the recipe and freeze half for later.
A mother in Spokane was at her home with her child this weekend when they came face to face with an intruder. Police say 37-year-old Stephen Brown first knocked on the door of the home near Corbin Park, but when the mother didn't answer, officers say he pried a screen off a window and crawled inside. That mother yelled that she was going to call 911. Brown took off running, but police found him and arrested him near the park. Officers say he was carrying meth and has an extensive criminal history.
A man accused of killing his wife in their Prosser home has been arrested. The Bend County Sheriff's Office took Silvestre Rojas Fuentes into custody around 8:15 last night in Union Gap following a manhunt. His son found Fuentes' wife dead Saturday night with gunshot wounds to the chest. Fuentes was booked on first-degree murder.
An Athol man who disappeared Thursday was actually found in the North Idaho wilderness last night, pinned to a tree by an ATV. The sheriff's office believes 66-year-old Howard Coates had been stuck there since he crashed Thursday night. Coates was airlifted to Kootenai Health. He is expected to survive. A family riding dirt bikes found him and called 911. The sheriff's office is now thanking search teams who spent days looking for him.
All right, coming up next on Good Morning America, while questions swirl surrounding the death of Jeffrey Epstein, his accusers are reacting this morning.
I really wanted justice. I really wanted him to be put in jail or prison and have to sit there and think about what it is he exactly did to so many people.
The FBI and the Justice Department now looking into how understaffing of the jail could have contributed to Epstein's death.
A family bought their dream home in New Jersey but never moved in because they kept getting frightening letters from someone calling themselves the Watcher.
A great house. This is a total tragedy and nightmare for my clients.
The family has finally found someone to buy that house, but will the Watcher now target the new owner?
Well, a member of the president's cabinet is in Spokane today. Ben Carson, the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, is arriving this morning. He'll be here until Wednesday. Congresswoman Kathy McMorris Rogers is hosting Carson. Together, they will be meeting with community groups, including local beer distributors and the Spokane Tribal Council. They will also host a roundtable for female veterans and stop by Spokane's new Envision Center, which houses several nonprofits.
Gun control advocates joined together with Councilwoman Kate Burke yesterday to host a gun violence vigil outside Spokane City Hall. It was not only to remember those killed in last weekend's shooting in El Paso and Dayton, but to demand change at the state and federal level. They're calling for universal background checks and red flag laws, which give family members the right to petition for guns to be taken away from potentially dangerous relatives.
If the marshmallows are your favorite part of Lucky Charms, woo, some good news for you. The brand is now selling full bags of just Lucky Charms marshmallows. They'll actually be oversized versions of the marshmallows that you find in Lucky Charms, but with the same taste. The company says this isn't a limited time promotion. They're here to stay. They're already on sale in some places and will be available across the U.S. next month.
What took them so long, right? Gas prices down 6 cents across the nation. The average price of a gallon of regular unleaded has fallen to $2.74, according to analyst Trilby Lundberg. Here in Spokane, prices are down 40 cents over a year ago. Right now, the average gallon in Spokane costs $2.85. The lowest in the country, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, at $2.16. The highest, San Francisco, $3.63.
Tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, a new local business serving up cool treats. We'll check out Poppy Unique frozen treats. They have ice pops with flavors you can't find anywhere else. The experts will also give you a few recipes to make at home. Make sure you're watching tomorrow morning.
All right, it's mainly going to be dry for today. We're going to see some sunshine out there. Enjoy it while you can, because we are going to see some cloud cover start to come throughout the afternoon.
It's going to be a lot cooler.
Thanks so much for joining us. We'll be here throughout the morning now.